But 8 games for you this afternoon. Brendan Dolan against Vincent van der Voort is the first up. I'll run you through the afternoon's action. Benito van der Pas against the legendary John Part. Robert Thornton against Mensur Suljovic, the Austrian, who will get some vociferous support here in the Salzburg Arena. Andy the Pieman Smith and Ronnie Baxter after that. Phil Taylor against Simon Whitlock. Promises a great deal. Stephen Bunting, who was electric yesterday, is taking on Jamie Caven. Yeah. Oh, unbelievable. 8 180s in 7 legs.
Yeah, awesome darts, Dan.
Oh, unreal. Then we've got Peter Wright and Steve Beaton and Dean Winstanley versus his good mate Wes Newton to round things off. And then this evening, we've got the quarterfinals, the semi-finals and the final. Fantastic day of darts coming up for you. And of course, Justin, you fell at the first hurdle yourself yesterday against this man on stage here, Vincent van der Voort.
Yeah, Vinny played really well, and he's hitting some really good form the last couple of months, and he's getting back to his dangerous self again. So yeah, it's nice to see as well, because you know, Vinny's a lovely guy, and he's brilliant when he's in full flow. Here we go, straight in, bang.
140. I thought we were going to start off the afternoon with a maximum. We did see Vincent van der Voort in his first round win against Christian Kist open with 8 perfect darts in the first leg. Narrowly missed double 12 for the perfect 9 darter. That's as close as we've come to it this weekend.
80.
But Brendan Dolan, he's 3rd seed here. He's won 4 titles in the, well, since the start of November. And Justin, 54. You guys in the practice room must look at him now as one of the main threats in every tournament you go into.
Oh yeah, I mean, anybody, you know, anyone in the top 32, even outside the top 32, there's so many good dart players now that can win these tournaments. It's unreal. And you know, Brendan, when he gets going,
99.
He's amazing. And again, lovely guy, just gets his head down, gets on with it, you know. And it's easy to knock a slow player,
95.
but you know, slow players get drawn into the fast players' game as well. So it is like Brendan now. You know, he's taking his time. He's playing his own game, and it's important to do that. I know it, you know, probably a bit annoying for the viewer, but you've got to do that because you get pulled into the fast rhythm.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest. I'm not just saying this because you're here, Justin. I love a slow player. I can't wait for the day
121.
You're on a 9 darter in a major TV tournament. The tension, the tension, those 7th, 8th and 9th darts will be incredible.
It's brilliant. I love it. You either love it or you don't. And
140.
Like you say, the tension. Is he going to hit it? Is he not? You know, it's brilliant. It's great for the viewer that loves it.
Well, Vincent van der Voort looking at double top here for a 15 dart leg. And to get the first one on the board, 91 checkout for Vincent van der Voort, and he takes an early lead here.
Yeah, a good solid 15 dart leg there, Dan.
Yeah, he averaged just short of 100 in his opening round win against Christian Kist. He was 96 and a bit against yourself, Justin. I mean, this is very solid darts. You throw like that all weekend, you've got a chance.
You have, yeah, and anywhere between 95 and 105, you're going to be winning these matches. Yeah, and I think that's going to be a winning average somewhere around the 98 mark this weekend.
Yeah, we have seen some ludicrous performances. Yeah. Stephen Bunting, we've already mentioned. Michael Smith in the first round, of course, 114 average, but then couldn't follow it up against Peter Wright. It's about doing it consistently over the 3 days.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It makes a big difference if you can maintain that consistency. Poor Michael, I think he had a bit of pressure on himself last night. Yeah, you know, 114 average on the Friday, and probably felt he needed to go up and do it again, and you can't force it.
95.
And you know, most of the time when you actually hit a good average is when you feel you haven't played great. You know, it does go like that. Here we go, Brendan settling in now.
Yeah. 137.
Good cover shot.
Yeah, impressive stuff from Brendan Dolan. We've mentioned it a couple of times this weekend. Probably the standout player at the World Cup of Darts recently. Didn't lose a singles match.
100.
Made it all the way to the semi-finals. It was only the Dutch pairing of Van Gerwen and Van Barneveld that managed to overcome himself and Mickey Mansell.
He's become very solid on the floor, TV as well. Absolutely brilliant now. He's really settling into this.
140.
So A ton 40 for Brendan Dolan as he looks to get his first leg on the board.
97.
2 ton 40s there on the spin.
So 114. These are the kind of checkouts that Brendan's been taking out on a regular basis.
Will you stay there? No.
98. Vincent, you require 100.
Well, sets it up very nicely, and it's asking a big question of Vincent van der Voort to take this one out. Not going to happen.
A big question now.
124.
Great darts there.
Brendan, you require 16.
Leaves a nice little double. I think this is going to go in, no doubt.
Well,
I think this one's in.
He's very reliable down that bit of the board.
Yeah.
He's bent the
Beautiful
wire
marker.
almost there. Oh, he's not used it.
Yeah. No?
No score.
Well, well, well. Brendan Dolan, a chance now for Vincent van der Voort.
And these are the ones that Vinny takes out very well. Very well. Bam.
He's got a second leg.
Indeed he does. Vincent van der Voort, a breaker throw and goes into a 2-leg lead.
You give the way Vinny's playing at the moment, you can't give him a 2-leg lead. You know, you just can't do it. And Brendan will be cussing himself up there now. Here we go. He's
look.
solid.
Look at this, Vincent van der Voort with a maximum. If he builds
Great
up some
darts.
momentum, he is very, very difficult to stop.
He is that, Dan. He is that.
100.
And when obviously when your opponent hits a 180, your first start needs to be in the triple 20. And if it isn't, straight away you're thinking, oh God, I'm chasing now. But
100.
you just got to settle down. That's it, Brendan. He's not rushing up to the hockey. He's doing his own thing as he always does.
How hard is it, Justin? So we've always got the old adage, you play the dartboard, you don't play the player, just ignore what they're doing, just try and get down to a finish as quickly as you can. But
100.
it's got to be impossible sometimes, hasn't it? When you've got 1,400 people here yelling for them smashing in 180s, it's got to be very difficult to maintain your focus.
Well, it is, but you've got to do it. And if you get embroiled in that, then you're not concentrating on what you're doing. That's your job up there. The fans are amazing, and they really get involved now. And they're either going to cheer for you or they're cheering for the other guy. And if they are, you just got to get your head down, get on with it, and don't get involved. And just you've got to play that board
Because you're a big fan of the old earplugs, aren't you, when you're playing on stage? That just helps you sort of get in your own, in the zone, in the bubble, just try and forget about everything else.
It's a funny thing, as soon as I put those earplugs in, that's it, I'm going to work. And you're in the little bubble, and you've got to do that. For me, I have, especially being a slower player, because if somebody gives you a bit of grief, then you've got to block it out. And
100.
I love a bit of banter with the crowd. And they're really good. I mean, this German Austrian crowd are fantastic this weekend.
40.
Bit of a slip there for Vin, but this is quite a nice checkout for the players now. 101, 121.
Yeah, only needs one treble.
Yeah, you've always got a good shot.
Wow, 94 left, treble 18 he wants, he's missed it, so he's not going to get a shot. And Vincent van der Voort, wow, could be a 3-0 lead here, and that's 1 foot into the quarterfinals.
You can't afford to go 3-0 down with Vincent at the moment.
Oh my word, Vincent van der Voort.
Yeah,
He's pulling away here. Brendan Dolan has got it all to do. He did struggle to a victory against Ben Ward. 6-5, that finished. Deciding leg, and it wasn't vintage stuff from Brendan.
No, I think Brendan's experience showed in that last leg there, didn't it? Ben just went off it a bit.
100.
And Brendan's experience certainly pulled him through that.
Well, he did say after the match, I'm lucky at the minute, and with the way that he's been playing, you make your own luck. Obviously, I mean, you take out a big shot at the right time, and suddenly you've won a game that perhaps you shouldn't have. But you look at the averages there. I mean, that's nothing to write home about. 87 average for Brendan Dolan, and that's the lowest average of Vincent van der Voort so far this weekend, and yet he's in a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, as a player, you want to be in the 92s to 98s. And, you're playing well then. But Vincent's going to. Here we go, 125.
125.
He's in there, and he's throwing lovely.
Yeah, he's made 5 quarterfinals so far this year, Vincent van der Voort. He's not gone any further, but this would be his 3rd European Tour quarterfinal in a row, having done it in Berlin and Veldhoven.
So
he's confident at the moment as well, Vincent. And you know, he obviously he's great friends with Michael, and you know, they must be practicing very hard together.
A second maximum of the match, and a second one for Vincent van der Voort, and it puts him in a strong position here against Brendan Dolan.
Need a good score now. Brendan needs at least 2 triples now to get into this.
It's a great first start for Brendan, the way they go. Look at that.
122.
Still, that leaves a nice shot. Yeah, that's a nice finish there. You know, you should at least have a shot at the ball.
Well,
if he comes back.
Is he going to get a shot at the
here
ball?
we go.
Vincent van der Voort, 136.
Ooh.
Oh, he's narrowly missed it. That would have been for a second breaker throw and a 4-0 lead.
4-0, that's you're not coming back from that, I don't think, with any at the minute.
Oh, wow. That could be pivotal. Brendan Dolan, this is no gimme though. Well, it may only be a shot at the bullseye. It is just a shot at the bullseye. Didn't get greedy and go for the treble.
58.
Unlucky. Nice safe dart from Brendan there. Hit the big 16. Don't go for the triple. I'm a bit of a bad boy for that sometimes.
Oh, Vincent van der Voort looking at double 4. Oh, 4 missed darts now for a 4-0 lead. And Brendan Dolan, he'll be praying for this one to go in.
9-8.
None for 4 on his doubles so far, Brendan Dolan. He's going to get 2 darts here.
They're right in the middle, Dan.
Well, he's got to go across for double 4. There it is, and Brendan Dolan.
Important leg that, Dan.
Very, very important. How important that would be in the context of the match.
Yeah, big leg that one.
Well, he's still in there fighting, Brendan Dolan. It's really simple, the format. We've got 8 games this afternoon, and the winner of this one plays the winner of the next one, and then the next 2 games are paired up, and it goes all the way down. So if you have a look on, say, pdc.tv, you'll see the draw bracket, and it's just done in pairs like that. The quarterfinals will be on the way this evening, then the semi-finals and the finals. So it's Benito van der Pas or John Part to face the winner of this one here.
Looking at that as well, Dan, you know, the top half is, you know, there's a lot of good players in there.
Certainly.
And there's a lot of players that can really benefit this weekend from a good run.
Yeah, certainly are. And, you know, you've got a 3-time world champion in John Part on the way next against Benito van der Pas. A 2-time major winner, Robert Thornton, against Mensur Suljovic, who's been, you know, cheered on by this crowd. It's been a fantastic atmosphere in here at times, particularly for Mensur and the other successful Austrian, Roby John Rodriguez.
104.
This is what Brendan does really well. Takes it, you know, take his opportunity and then put in a really good solid leg.
Well, he does have an opportunity here, and after being, you know, up against it for the first 3 or 4 legs here, if he can sneak this leg, suddenly
he's back in it.
He's back in it.
Yeah,
he's
absolutely.
throwing to level the match.
Yeah, yeah. You know, that's all you can tell yourself. Right, you know, win this one, and then you break, hold, you're back on level terms. There you go, 165. You know, want a nice little shot now to leave a nice finish. There we go.
Wow,
125.
just straying there.
No.
60. Vincent, you're
Thought he might have gone for the ball there.
Well, Vincent, is he going to start on the bullseye? A lot of the Dutch players do.
Yeah.
He has. And he wanted the 57.
Left a nice shot
98.
there.
So Brendan Dolan, 105. It's a chance. He needs 1 treble. Just taking a moment to compose himself.
And you know, nowadays we expect the opponent to take an 8, and I'm sure Vincent would be thinking that as well.
Oh, look at this. He's found the treble he needed. Brendan Dolan.
Here we go.
He's going to get 1 dart. And
Unlucky.
he's not. It's been his doubles that have let him down so far, Brendan Dolan, you have to say. And he may be made to pay for it here by Vincent van der Voort, who's looking at double 12. That's a good marker for Vincent, that. Oh, it's another one. And he's not used them.
A good side of the board for Vincent now.
32.
Well, that tricky double 12 that failed him when he was going for the 9-darter in his first round match against Christian Kiss. So Brendan Dolan, double 16. Oh, that's not far away. He's got to move across just to open up that double 8 bed. Oh, my
That's a
word.
great marker. Oh.
16.
Wow.
Two really well thrown darts there, and very unlucky, right on the wire.
Well, close, but not close enough. That's not very close at all.
Moved the wire there.
Oh my word. Oh, a tricky double three for Vincent van der Voort.
A cheeky little double three there. From the big man. 6'6", lowest double on the board, straight in. There we go. Need a 140 now, Brendan.
140.
Good darts.
140 is what he gets.
Nice little start. Here we go. This is a 140.
140.
Strong start to this leg from both men. This is a must win for Brendan Dolan, you would think.
It is, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
One
the tail
from
of
10.
this one, yeah.
Yeah, 1 from 10. Brendan might be happy with that.
95.
Good last start there. Needed that one.
Yeah, 1 out of 4 is not particularly great for Vincent, but oh, this is much better.
135.
Still 226 after 6 darts. That's a lovely little shot there. Brendan B going down now, looking to lead 170.
58.
Unlucky. That second dart just blocked the triple there.
How hard is it to go and play first match on a day like this, Justin? Because you've been in the practice room for a couple of hours or whatever warming up, but it's still difficult being first one on there and in front of the crowd. It's got a different feel to later on in the afternoon once everybody's warmed up.
Yeah, I mean the only difference is the crowd. You know, as a player, it's perfect because you know exactly when you're playing. You know, there's no, we expect most games to take half an hour, but you're in the venue, you do your preparation, and yeah, I quite like it because you know exactly what time you're on, so you can prepare mentally. You know, you can get yourself ready really well. If you're on 4th on and you know a couple of games drag on, and you know you don't know exactly what time you're going to be playing, so I prefer it.
104.
Well, Vincent van der
darts.
Voort has a very good chance here to strike a killer blow to Brendan Dolan.
Brendan's asking the question, and here we go. We're going to get the answer, I think. Bang.
Yeah, and it's an emphatic one from Vincent van der Voort. He takes a 5-1 lead. The Dutch destroyer. He only dropped 2 legs against Christian Kist. He only dropped 2 against the man sat to my left here.
Was it 6-2?
It's what it says on my notepad.
I'm sure it was
Justin.
6-5.
Oh, right now, you quite fancy him
Yeah.
not to drop another one.
100.
Brendan needs a 140 now. Ideally a 180. That's set up lovely there for Brendan now. Yeah, 140 coming in, Dan.
100.
Unlucky.
Well, he needs something special, and he needs it right now, Brendan Dolan.
Yeah, he needs a 12 dart leg, I think, now to break, you know, to break Vincent.
And that's very difficult when he's just knocked off 240 in his first 2 visits.
Yeah, 2-6-1 after 6. Lovely little lead, really. You know, you're on after 9. If you can leave a 3 dart shot, I think, you know, most of the pros will take that every time.
60.
And I think Vincent's looking like he means business, that's for sure.
Yeah, he certainly does as he finds another 140.
Yeah, 1-2-1 after 9. Perfect.
Well, Vincent van der Voort sat on 121, and there is no real pressure from Brendan Dolan here. It's turning into a bit of a stroll to victory for the big Dutchman.
Needed a 180 there, didn't he, Brendan, to leave a shot?
Really did. Well, Vincent van der Voort has set that up very, very handily, and he'll be coming back for a potential 13 dart leg and a 6-1 victory against a number 3 seed. Make no mistake, Brendan Dolan was a very real contender for this title.
Yeah, that's for sure.
100.
Finney's got 6 darts now at this. Here we go, don't need him.
And he only needs the one. Vincent van der Voort, an emphatic 6-1 win against Brendan Dolan. The Northern Irishman never really got going And the Dutch destroyer is into his 6th quarter-final of the year, his 3rd consecutive one on the European Tour. Here's through to play either Vito van der Pas or John Part. And that match will be coming up after a few words from the winner, Vincent van der Voort, after a 6-1 victory against number 3 seed Brendan Dolan.
Congratulations, Vincent. That there was the next opponent who was throwing slower than the other players. So you're starting enjoying playing these players.
Yeah, if they stop, if they miss doubles like that, I like to play them every day. Yeah.
Was not your best match, right, of this weekend? Why?
No, it was. It's difficult to play against Brendan. I know how good he is, so it wasn't going like I would have liked to, but I take the win and now rest and come back tonight.
The 3rd quarter-final in a row on the European Tour, the 6th quarter-final this year on the Pro Tour. It's time to get the next step.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. On the moment, I think quarterfinals is the final for me, but I want to go further, deeper in the tournament, and I'm really looking forward to the match tonight.
Good luck to that. Thank you very much. Vincent van der Voort. Gerade für ihn, der so schnell wirft, niemals